We'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He comes in 4th in the league in passing this year. It's the Lions and the Dolphins under the lights on Thursday night.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on a Thursday night. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers.
And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Daniels. Now he'll run it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. The catch is made by Claypool.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Benson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Two and out on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play action. Here's Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes this.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he is taken down. A big gain on. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. On first down, Tagovailoa in trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Quick hitting slant there.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on third down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those third down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Daniels. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are on the board. It's 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35. First down, Lions.
Hill brought in motion. Now a first down throw for Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And the Lions will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Lions offense and Xavier Worthy getting set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He's to midfield. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. First and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play there for the Lions. 33 yards. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. He's going to run, and he will score. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. The throw on the run is complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now it's Tua. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they see. And
I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay official. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. Throwing again, it's Tua. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Again, it's Tua. Throwing right, it's taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To the air again, Tagovailoa. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. Yeah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. And this drive is going backward, taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to dial up another deep ball. So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday nighter to start the new and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Lions offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. The catch is made by Claypool. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing down.
And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now 2 and a throw. And he's going to complete this to Waddle, working across the field. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 2. Hill brought in motion. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Slot man in motion right. To the 45. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On the ground, this is Gibbs. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Pitts is the man in motion. Daniels to throw on second down. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal. Throwing now, Daniels. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. Tua going to hold on to this. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. They'll try again here, second and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. There he goes again. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Austin Jackson, the former first-rounder, guilty there. They motion the slot man left. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll take off again.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Tua going to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They snap it to Tua. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. They'll run the toss with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. On play action, Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field?
On fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. And this is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's 2. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's 2. And he finds Tyreek. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
The zone read concept down here near the goal line is a great play. We used to run it for years with Cam Newton with the Carolina Panthers. You're counting on the quarterback identifying who is the unblocked defensive end. If he bites on the running back, it's what they call a pull read, and he keeps it. If he plays soft, anticipating the quarterback, it's what they call a give read, and the back takes it in.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Detroit.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And as we take you through, here is 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. We are set for 4th and long. Now Tua. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. One last throw here for Tua. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.